Welcome back, my Motoko friends. The airdrop's now been and gone. Hopefully you've all claimed successfully your Motoko tokens. I know some people had issues with the claiming process. I certainly did. In the end, I had to look on Twitter to find out what was going on. I couldn't link my Stoic wallet to Sonic. In the end, I had to disable some settings of Chrome flags. So yeah, but we have the token, or 8 tokens I have. I got very carried away. I mean, a week ago, I didn't have an NFT. I had no desire to have an NFT. I mean, if you look back sort of September or even early October, I didn't even have any ICP. And now I have 2,800 locked ICP and 8 Motoko tokens and 8 Motoko ghosts. So I've kind of rushed it a little bit, but I think you have to this time with ICP, because there isn't necessarily that much time before it explodes, in my opinion. But my bag is full now. I'm ready to go. We're off to the bank. I mean, I've had different cryptos in the past. Before that, I mean, a year or so ago, again, I was looking at AI being a big thing, like most people were. So I was trying to invest in AI cryptos, like the graph and render and stuff like that. And I mean, they sort of doubled and tripled. Made a lot of money on that. And I made money in other cryptos as well, but you know, in this period since I sort of found out about ICP, I've been DCAing money from, you know, some my money and mainly my crypto into ICP. So now I think I've probably spent not far off $23,000 on Motoko ghosts. I never thought I would say that about anything to do with NFTs, but here we are. I'm bullish on the token. I think it's gonna do well. You know, I think last night I checked and it was about $40 per token, 40 ICP. Who knows what it could go to? It's just, I mean, it's a guessing game, but it could very well go up to hundreds. You know, who knows? Even higher than that, but eventually, it could be a case of that. You know, the token's worth more than I spent on the ghosts. You know, there's only 10,000 tokens, so there's a very limited supply. So I've heard reports that some people have actually been given more tokens than they should have from the airdrop. We're lucky them if that has happened. I would probably keep on hold of them unless they can be taken back. I'm not sure they can though. But I think it's in Definity's best interest to promote. They need to like do some branding, really. They need to brand ICP, and you know, things like meme coins. They promote. They get people's interests in the subject matter. You know, it turns heads and prices rise quickly, and you know, it's a meme coin. It's something to look at generally. So the same with a token NFT. You know, it is. I believe it's advertising. I think Definity are doing this on purpose. They want Motoko Ghost to be like branding for ICP, and it's a cool brand. Why wouldn't you want that? I mean, so they've also got that little astronaut dude they have in some of their videos, but in the videos, you know, the Motoko Ghost is there with it. That's a very bullish sign when they're promoting that as their favourite thing. If they're pushing some of their main videos with the ghost in it, they obviously have their eyes set on this to be, I think, you know, the reference to ICP. And I think it's a good idea. Why not do that? You know, they're not really advertising Definity. They're not spending big dollars on, you know, paying influencers to promote them like a lot of other cryptos are spending absolute fortunes to get people to build on their platforms. Definitely not doing that either. It's much more of an organic growth, and I think that's how they see it. They want to organically grow. It's much cheaper, and long term, it's a much better way to grow. These other projects, I think I've heard Dom say like a flywheel sort of thing. You can throw money at it for a while, but eventually that money runs out, and what happens to the crypto then? It's just going to crumble. Price is going to drop. ICP is more of a long-term plan. It's going to build. It's just going to build in a steady way. But I think it has been building for a steady way, even though the price has dropped in the last couple of years. I think internally it's been building. If you look at the foundation, the people that they've brought in from all across the world, these crypto experts I think they've stolen a load from IBM, from Google, these top crypto guys. There's only so many of them in the world working. Crypto isn't something that there's millions of people who are complete experts in it. I heard that they brought over the top IBM guy, who brought a team of guys with him over. So Definity is now the biggest foundation in terms of people working on the project. Across all the cryptos. There's just so many positive signs like that. So yeah, I am buying a house. It's just going through now, and I've put down like £40,000 on this house. Luckily there's not that much initially to do. I've got big ideas for it, like extensions and all sorts. However, I've just put in a huge amount of money into ICP and Motoko Ghost, so might not have a TV for a while, might not have a sofa, mattress on the floor, just me and my ghosts sleeping with my Mokotos. Got a bit carried away potentially, so 8 is quite a lot, certainly for me at least. One ultra rare, which I'm very proud of, with the fins on, 99.9% rare. There's only really 2 of the ghosts that I'm really happy and proud with, which I'm definitely going to keep. I'm very bullish on them going up in price, and just I like them. The others, if I'm completely honest, didn't know much about the NFT world, and I was probably looking more at the index of how rare they were, and then comparing that to the price. So I'll just try to get something that's as rare as I could get for the lowest price, and if I like the look of it as well, was a bonus. So it's kind of looking at it in that manner. If I'd done it again, I probably would have changed things slightly. I probably would have gone a slightly different route, just because with NFTs, just because they could have much lower ratings on the index for rarity, but they can still have a lot of value for other reasons, and they can be very rare. So I think I've relied on that index too much, and most of my ghosts are probably the 90s in terms of rareness. Certainly maybe a couple in the 80s, but like I say, yeah, that isn't the be all and end all. At the moment it's not, at least. Who knows, maybe in terms of looking at the price of the ghosts before and after the airdrop, who knows, that could all change, and I could end up doing being the right move. And also I could have got perhaps better ones, but other people know that they got their high value, the lower, just some of the rare ones, but they're not high indexed. But other people know about that, and they were selling for more. So I could have got some of these different ones, but I probably would have ended up with less tokens at the end of it. So it's possible to know what the outcome will be in regards of how the token performs. I believe in ICP, and I like I said before, I think Definity are going to push this token and keep pushing the ghosts. I mean, there's a limited supply of tokens. Will they do more airdrops of something else? I don't know. Or could there be? They can't just keep giving more Motoko tokens to people. Because there's a limit of tokens at the moment, unless they increase the number of tokens, which I guess they could do that. But yeah, so it's just me and my NFTs. My new house. Sold actually some of my stocks and shares to go into it. I mean, you talk about having a balanced portfolio of investments. I'm not your guy, but you know, if you at the day, if your one investment is going to be a good one, it's a gamble, isn't it? Do I see ICP crumbling to zero? Could do. I can't see it at the moment. I think there's a lot of potential there, which is why I'm invested in it. You know, if it was a guaranteed millionaire, put £5,000 in, you're a guaranteed millionaire, then everyone would do it. There's no guarantees in life. If you don't take these risks in life, you won't ever achieve anything. I mean, I have my own plumbing business, and you know, earning a whole lot more money now than ever before, compared to what I was doing 11 years ago, working for a company. And I could have just sat back on my ass and not taken the risk, doing these call-outs middle of the night for not much money, working long hours, just like a slave for someone else. But I took that risk, and that paid off for me. And so, if it's risk, this is another risk. If it pays off, great. If it doesn't pay off, I've still got my business now, and that's probably the biggest, most important risk I've ever taken, because this really isn't going to go. You know, I've been going for 10 years now, and I think every year I've increased revenue. So there's risk involved. You know, this is not financial advice. There's forms of gambling. I don't gamble anymore, so I told myself. I stopped gambling, started investing. But crypto, is it a form of gambling? I have slightly addictive personality, so you know, with gambling or other things, alcohol. I can't really just have a couple of beers or one beer. I'm like all or nothing kind of guy, so I don't really drink that often. When I do, you know, I'm a good drink. So gambling, I can't really have a little gamble here and there. I'm all in, and probably about me realising it, crypto has probably ticked my addiction, you know, addictive boxes, and I think I have. Some people might still look what I've done on paper and be like, well, that's crazy, and you've got addicted to this now, you just switch addictions. I don't ever see myself having. I have an addictive personality, but yeah, well, definitely have an addictive personality. Let's just leave it at that. But I'm not going to put more than I can afford to lose into this. My bags are packed. I'm off to the airport. You know, let's go, and I'm done. I've said that before though. I don't see what else more I can do. I mean, I wouldn't mind a 3,000 ICP locked, because that's just a round number. 3,000 ICP, not pounds, 3,000 ICP locked up, and I kind of would like to trade a bit more of my token, my Motoko ghosts, you know, switch them up, and I've got my eye on it. A couple of individual ones, which aren't even necessarily for sale, so we'll see what the price does. At the moment, after the airdrop, the price has dropped plummeted, some might say, you know, to I think the floor is about 45, something roughly like that. I did see a few people get some absolute snipes after the airdrop. I kind of missed that a bit, time-wise. It said 3 p.m. I didn't know what. I thought that was 3 p.m. like US time, but it was like, it seemed to be UK time. So I don't know what happened there. I missed it, but that's probably a good thing as well, because I don't want to put any more money into it. At the moment, yeah, that's for sure. I need to get in my house now and sort all that out. Exciting times for the token, for the ICP world, Motoko, and everyone with the Motoko ghosts. I hope you all enjoy your ghosts, enjoy the artwork. I'm going to get mine, certainly a couple of them, which I know I'm going to keep. I'm going to have them, I think companies sort of print them out and make a feature of them. You know, you can produce them as actual artwork, and I can hang them in my office or something, so I can, you know, it's not just going to be not like crypto or dollars just sitting in your bank account doing nothing. It's actually an investment, like a piece of art, and there's some value in that, just like as a piece of art. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on. Yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you later. Like and subscribe.